Well, you did.
Also, after the surgery, the PT was like, "Can you flex this muscle?" And I was like, "I am." And she was like, "Oh, buddy."
Yeah. Oh, and that's the bad knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. And pull that sock off for the viewers at home.
These are the scars.
That's actually like really minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just
It looks
did
like
the
a little like
incisions.
spider bite or something.
Yeah, they did the incisions and then they took out 10% of my meniscus.
Yeah. So you actually lost weight from surgery.
Yep, 10% of a meniscus. Which
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, it all adds up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah, they give you pills.
Yeah, did you get pills?
They gave me OxyContin.
Sick.
Oh my
Did you
And-
understand why America has crumbled?
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
were you into it? Did you
Well,
like it?
Okay, I did like it, and they gave it as soon as I got out of surgery. I was on anesthesia, and I was like, "Can you take a picture?"
And you know what?
the
I'm glad that you did. Surgery didn't change you one
Yeah.
bit.
The true you still came out.
Yeah, they were like, "Are you feeling okay?" And the first thing I said was, "Take a picture of me."
Please take a picture.
And then they handed me an OxyContin, and
Wow.
then I was high, and I was like in the car with my mom, and I was like, "I don't even feel bad. I feel pretty
Aw.
good." And
That's crazy. I feel pretty loose.
yeah, and I was being really funny, but of course she wasn't appreciating
No,
it.
of course not.
And she was just like,
It's
"Oh,
wasted."
Lily, you're high." And I was like,
She's like being judgmental. I was like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fucking surgery, mom.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm just checking the levels. We're good. Fuck.
And then so I was taking the pills, the OxyContin pills every day.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "Please stop taking them."
Whoa.
Wow.
She was like, "I think you should stop taking them and you should start just taking Advil." And I was like, "But I just had surgery 2 days ago." And she was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, but
2
you know."
days.
Yeah, and then we watched
It's a bit quick.
I know, we watched Painkiller and then I got scared.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is like...
It's addicting. It's such a fun drug.
Yeah, I never took those. I took Vicodin when I got my wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was fucking... I was like,
I hated
I
Vicodin.
get it.
No, I hated
I
it.
really get it. Yeah.
I threw up on Vicodin.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people just immediately, they're like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's weird that you could, I guess maybe because it's, OxyContin's an opiate and Vicodin isn't.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like,
Oh.
that's why like, you were just like, yummy.
It felt like the perfect amount of high. Like it felt like when I take a little bit of mushrooms and I drink a little bit and I'm like in a good place.
Yeah.
That's
So it really does the math for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real easy
You're like-
way.
you're
The
like-
perfect high is that.
It
Yeah.
is a perfect high.
Right
and,
there.
And like it made me like not want to smoke weed for a little bit because I was like, well, that's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of the Arnold Palmer of drugs.
Yeah.
You're like a little bit of
exactly.
this and a little bit of that. And oh my God, I'm in heaven.
Yeah. I was in heaven and I loved it.
I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but
Oh, don't tell
okay, never mind. Fuck it. Then
Oh,
fuck
no,
it.
no, everyone's listening every minute we've ever
Yeah.
said.
But the first girl I ever kissed.
Me.
Yeah, it was Lily. It was Lily, and I was
Oh,
like,
we got to kiss
20
on the pod again.
and I was, it was
Yeah,
Lily, and
no,
I was
shoot.
I don't know,
Lily and I
20.
kissed
I
on
was
the pod.
28 probably. But so the first girl I ever kissed, she got married after me, which is weird. Yeah.
Probably to mask the pain.
Yeah.
She
About
was
10 years
so-
later. But her husband and her got arrested for trying to rob a pharmacy for OxyContin, and her husband did not have, you guessed it, any legs.
What?
He had no
Whoa.
legs, and he was in
Well,
a
then
wheelchair.
he needs the OxyContin.
For the
I would-
emotional pain of not being able to do
Yeah.
sprints.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't give him the Oscar Pistorius hooks.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
The Special Olympics guy with the
Oh.
runner with the big hooks that murdered
Blade
his girlfriend.
Runner. Come on.
You guys know so much about murderers. It's like crazy.
I don't know that much about murderers.
No, every guy knows like all these references are of other men,
No, I
and
think
you
you're
know
asking
what's
about-
going.
This is
you're
100% a woman
insane.
fact.
This is not a woman.
Women
fact.
are obsessed with true murder. It's like a in the
Yeah.
zeitgeist thing.
Okay, true murder. First
True
of all,
crime.
idiot.
That murder is not
That's a
fake.
crime.
You get mean after surgery. Take out your heart too.
But you're right. People are obsessed with true crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just not.
I hate it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. It hurts me.
Yeah.
It hurts me feelings.
Don't kill a woman.
We know, Guan, you killed a woman. It hurts me feelings.
My mom watches Dateline in 2020 every single night.
It's insane.
And then when I was in high school, like they'd be watching it and they'd call me and be like, "Come home."
There was a killer loose 4 decades ago.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
In the
why am I so
1970s
anxious? I'm
Yeah.
feeding my brain
Yeah.
murder and kidnapping 24/7, and yet I feel unease.
And my mom doesn't listen to music; she only listens to NPR.
Oh.
And also she's stupid. So you would
That's like a real yeah, because listening to NPR while you're stupid is really funny because you're like, what the fuck is Crimea? Fucking god damn it.
No, she just takes like 1 or 2 sentences and then she'll repeat it to you as if she's like smart.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And it's because she doesn't say like most. It's like saying like a punchline without the premise.
Yeah. She'll be like, the tide's really shifting over in the Ukraine. And you go, how? And she goes, it's shifting.
She goes, I don't know.
Yeah. It is funny just to be like, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
actually don't know.
I don't know.
I wish I
I
did.
should clean this. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Clean stuff for?
I made you a beautiful a dish of crispy rice. Now stop asking me questions.
It is a weird thing in the like. I don't know if it's a parent thing or like middle age where you're just like, I need to learn about everything that's happening at all times.
I know.
I need to stay informed.
I like to be in a bubble of not knowing anything. Of just Love Island.
Yeah.
Love Island bubble. I know every single Love Islander. I know
Ever.
It's bad.
Do you get into the other ones like Australia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. What else is there? There's UK, Australia, America,
Sweden.
Sweden. That one's probably really sexy.
I don't
But
know.
like the people are sexy, but they're reserved.
Yeah, but I don't. Too much of an accent.
Yeah.
And then
It's
America.
not a sexy accent.
Yeah, and America doesn't have enough of an accent, so I only really watch UK and Australia because UK and Australia will cross over a lot.
Okay.
That makes sense because they're all under the eye of the king.
Yes,
now.
exactly.
Who
Yeah.
now has cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of cancer?
They won't say.
Big fat finger cancer.
Yeah.
Big disgusting finger cancer.
Yeah,
I-
he
you
has
know-
ring cancer because it's cutting off circulation of one of his
But
fingers.
there was a psychic 2 or 3 years ago that said the king was gonna die March 2023.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
They're only a year off.
2024. Or maybe it was 2026.
Hey, I mean, saying if you get the month right, I'm pretty impressed.
If
Yeah.
if it happens in March, whatever March it happens
Yeah.
in, that'd be pretty great.
Cross your fingers if you can.
Because there are psychics that are real.
No, not at all.
No,
but
no,
okay.
have you heard about the blind one?
You mean Stevie Wonder?
No.
Oh, you mean
No,
the
I
Oracle
I
from
didn't.
Matrix?
No. The blind one, she predicted like 9/11.
Oh, the woman who also has a bunch of mispredictions.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
about-
yeah. Of
Okay.
course.
Yeah,
I mean, you
yeah,
can't be
yeah.
100% accurate.
Or I think not even 5%.
She's like
If every day-
70% accurate.
It's not true.
Well, she's dead now, so it's like
Yeah. So then
Don't
She
speak
predict that?
ill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of her.
I mean,
I think it'd be so funny if the king dies.
he's
King
gonna
will
happen.
die.
No, I mean like eventually, obviously. But I mean like if he dies
Right
like
now.
right now.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah. I'm so stupid. I'm like, he's the king. He's gonna live forever.
The king
The
lives.
queen was the queen for a long time.
He's lucky. He got pretty old as prince. Thankfully, now that he's king, won't die.
Yeah. He caught it right at the end.
Yeah, I think if he he's gonna. I don't care.
You're vaping.
Couldn't
Well,
care
it's
less.
because I burped, so then I like to cover it up with a vape.
like the noise or the.
The noise. No, the smell. That's why I vape. I'm not addicted. It's
Oh, you're like
What flavor are you not addicted to right now?
peach ice.
peach ice.
I love peach ice.
Yeah, I think if the king dies in any other way than him peacefully being in a bed, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
If he dies in his bed, I'm like, that's not really funny. I'm glad
Yeah, but
he's
they're gonna
I
make it
guess I'm
seem
glad.
like he died peacefully in his bed anyway.
Yeah, no matter what.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can't like look weak. You
That's
can't have the
right.
king. You can't have the
Imagine
kingdom.
he's like yelling at Meghan Markle and the
Yeah.
baby, get your black bitch.
I
He's on
told you not to marry this black.
He calls her every day to yell at her.
Yeah. She's like, that's God.
Yeah.
That's God.
It is so funny that they like Meghan and then which one she married to? Harry?
Harry, yeah.
They were like, peace out, we quit the royal family. And then they're like, we're starting a podcast network. And they're like, fuck, we got a podcast now.
Yeah.
Shit. And they just didn't.
They just
They
have
didn't podcast?
They podcast. No, I don't think they did.
I don't think they ever recorded one.
I think they
Or
took
released.
a bunch of money from Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then we're just like, what
I
the
thought they were
fuck?
getting a divorce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, you would know the tea.
Prick.
Look away. That's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I love this country, and I hate them.
I have a soft spot for the royal family because
Because you're Canadian and you got brainwashed as a child.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that I am a part of the royal family.
Okay,
I
well
feel
that's
like,
insane.
I feel like if I met them, they'd be like, "Well, she's one of us."
And why do you think they would say that?
And I need
I
you
think
to
it's
know,
my vibe.
yeah.
You're an elitist for no reason?
Yeah, I think I'm better than everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
It's insane how much they would hate you.
They would hate me so much.
Yeah.
Hey, you're Indian. They start hitting you with a stick.
I'm
Indian.
Persian. We had a royal family.
I've seen that's what that's what they'd call you. I
Okay.
wouldn't say that. I know what you are for sure.
Which is funny now because anytime anyone says anything about Iran, I go like, yeah, I'm on their side.
Yeah.
They're my friends
Exactly.
because of you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty because I'm kind of Persian
Mm.
Oh.
in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that you think you're white, I think I'm Persian.
I am pretty white though. The way I act, but I'm also pretty black too. I'm kind of in between. You would say.
Get some more in there.
Yeah,
It's gonna help me more.
Yeah, I'm a little Chinese. I'm feeling I've been acting kind of Chinesely lately.
Yeah.
So
Just the name of the game.
Yeah.
You know, you wake up, you check your mood, you point at a chart, and you go, this.
yeah, because
My
you know
mood fluctuates during the day.
You're, yeah.
your racial mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's
I'm,
like-
I'm feeling black and fun, and sometimes I'm feeling white and boring.
Mm.
But what about like white and like angry though, like Karen?
No, if I get angry, it's Persian Middle Eastern anger.
Okay, yeah,
That's
vengeful.
yeah. And I say things in Farsi.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you like brandish your sword, your big curvy sword?
Oh, you have a big curvy sword.
You have a big
and you
curvy
look for a
sword.
goat to kill.
You see a sword and you're like, ooh.
Well, I have a sword in my apartment.
I know, but it's not a big
True.
curvy Persian sword.
No, it's not. But it is a nice sword, and every guy that comes into my apartment is like, two things they say: I love the apartment right across the street from you, and I love the sword.
Wait, what's the apartment across the street from you?
They have a nicer apartment.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like
Is it
your
the
apartment
couple?
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got a nice apartment.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watch them fuck sometimes.
yeah.
Oh.
They
You
watch
put 'em-
me fuck
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes, because you set up a webcam and gave them a link.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of just do it at the window,
You face-
hoping
you
that
fa-
they're watching.
You FaceTime them. You're like, hey guys, what's up? And they're like, nothing. And you're like,
Yeah. I was talking to someone about this because they were saying that there was a comic that, other than Louis, that was like masturbating while being on the phone with other
oh,
comics.
cool.
And I was like, you can't do that as a girl because you would be so loud.
It'd be so loud. Also, what a hack to
Yeah.
steal from Louis that way.
I know.
Yeah, a woman would really have to be what's the word for that?
Pervert.
Analog?
Are you guys going to introduce me?
No.
No, who gives a shit. Hey, Lily's here. What are you?
Hey,
fucking-
Lily's here again.
It's been a while, but she's back.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
cool.
we have to have her on once a year or so to really let everyone.
There was
know.
like a 5-year gap where you guys didn't have me on.
That's
We didn't have any guests on.
there was
for
like a
long
3-year
time.
gap. We didn't have anyone on.
Oh, okay.
But now we're having guests again, and you came back into town.
I came
You've been back
into
what
town.
3 days?
Yes.
And I texted you
Yes,
yesterday. It's
yes.
so 2 days.
He texted me yesterday being like, do you want to do the pod tonight? And then later at
Spell
9...
check made it tonight.
Oh yeah. And then at 9:30 he goes, "Hey, are you down?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "No, it's 9 p.m."
Yeah. And you're like, oh fuck! I mean, tomorrow.
Yeah.
A
Tomorrow.
reasonable time.
Tomorrow at 6, which is a great time to podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's right after work, and you don't want to leave the house.
Yeah.
And then you're like, "No, but they're my friends."
They're my friends. And he parked her car when you were injured.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. And Diego helped me a lot. He also brought the suitcases down for me.
Mhm.
So
So
forgot about
I came. I come.
Well, you didn't bring like a gift or anything for us.
ooh.
I haven't even gotten a gift for myself.
Mm.
Oh, you can get yourself a treat.
No.
How's California?
Oh.
How's living with the parents?
Oh my god, me and my mom.
Lily tore her meniscus and was injured and had to go to California to be
How did you
nursed.
tear it?
3 months. Oh yeah, I'm an athlete,
Yeah.
so I tore it like how most athletes do.
Yeah.
Can't say the word.
I can't say the word because I'm not an athlete. I jumped into bed to take a nap, and
Nap time.
I was really excited for this nap. Like, it was kind of the most I've ever been excited for a nap because I was so hungover that I was like, you know what? I'm actually not going to work, and I'm going to go take a nap. And I jumped into bed so gleefully, and I never got up.
Wow. Was it the
That's one of the
landing or was it the takeoff?
It was the landing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Or were you kicking the blankets too hard because you were
I
like,
was
Yeah, because you
It
do
was
your
both.
bed.
yeah.
Yeah, you tuck in your bed like in a hotel where they really fucking put the corner. They nail the corners in.
Yeah, I do that too, just to feel like I'm at a hotel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I jumped, and as I jumped, I was like, oh, let me kick up the blanket. And then my meniscus was like, bye-bye.
That's
And I screamed, I cried, and then I started making TikToks.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. That's the fucking funniest way anyone's ever torn their meniscus.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's like crazy. You know, my brother always said, because my mom and my parents are just like against me doing comedy, he was like, you have to look at what Lily does in her life and realize that she has to do comedy.
Yeah. That's,
Like, I always fuck up in so many ways.
Sure.
It's also like he has it covered of
Mhm.
being like the good child, you know?
Yeah, but little do they know that he does Molly a lot.
Okay. But that's like fine. He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He knows how much to do,
Yeah.
when to do.
He literally does. Do you
He
want to
knows
see?
when to stop doing.
There was such a.
Every doctor's doing something. They're all
Yeah. They're all perverts.
a bunch of perverts.
I got this text at 6 a.m. on Saturday.
Fuck, that's so fucking funny.
Get it, bro?
It's Lily's brother fucking dancing
Just like
In a
this.
red strobe light.
Yeah.
with an unbuttoned shirt in Florida.
In Miami.
In Miami.
Wow,
yeah.
Miami.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The place to do Molly and be a doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Molly.
That's-
Yeah. All the doctors do drugs. I went to a wedding and it was all doctors.
Oh, yeah.
And they were all coked out of their heads.
Yeah, because it's like this. Well, that's like they need to fucking let loose somehow.
They're
They're
so it's so much tension. at
lawyers
work. They
do
need
that
to-
shit too,
Yeah.
and dentists kill themselves all the time.
But see, that's the thing is like, I would have become a doctor if someone told me, hey, you're still going to do a bunch of drugs.
Yeah,
I thought it was like,
and you would,
nerdy.
and that's what stopped you from being a doctor.
Yeah. Not.
The
one
knowledge that you
obstacle.
maybe couldn't do drugs.
Yeah.
That's what stopped
I
you.
would like to help people,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I want
but
to get
but
fucked up.
I think one day I'm gonna try Molly and like it enough.
Yeah. I haven't done Molly in a really long time, though.
Good for you.
Yeah, me neither. I guess
You've never done it.
exactly. Pretty long time.
I think one time you guys should just get fucked up.
Just
I've
do
been
it.
fucked up. I don't.
You've been fucked up when you were like 18.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
I don't know. I did it.
Do you remember that one time I met you at a coffee shop?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
And
remember
they
this.
they had kombucha on tap, and Diego had like 2-3 sips of it, and I walk in, and he's like,
I'm like, what's up?
Oh, is it like hard kombucha?
No,
no,
it's kombucha.
it was regular kombucha,
It just
but
had like 0.5% more alcohol than I'm used to, or 0.05.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was just a little bit more than I was used to, and I'm like, this fucking kombucha rocks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love this
makes me forget about
kombucha.
all my problems. Oh my god.
he was
It was-
like giggling, and then he's like, I think I'm drunk, and I was like, that's so embarrassing.
That was like when I got
It's embarrassing if you drink and you get drunk on that.
Yes.
But I
Yeah.
had a drink. I said
No, it
alcohol
was
in
very funny. I enjoyed
15 years this month.
Yeah. Is it time to give up the ship?
This is the year.
Yeah. When I got LASIK, they gave me Valium beforehand,
it.
and it was one of the best I've ever felt in my entire life. Because in the waiting room of the like clinic, they had like a big flat screen TV on the wall, and you could watch the person in front of you getting surgery.
Insane.
Which is insane.
Decision to do.
But so you like watch them like get their eyeball sliced open.
It's one of those
and,
cameras are like right here.
it's like right there, yeah. But I feel like it's a test because I was on the Valium and I was like, Dad. I was like 18. I was like 17. My dad was there with me. I was like, Dad, check it out. That's gonna be me. Just like so like.
Brucey's ready.
Yeah. I think it's kicked in. But dude,
right.
taking a Valium was that fucking felt
Dude,
good.
one time I was at the dentist, they gave me laughing gas, and they gave me too much of it. And there was
You started laughing like the Joker?
No, I started laughing like a crazy person because there was a fly in the room, and I thought it was like so funny that there was a fly in the room.
Yeah.
And then I hear the dentist go, "Turn down her fucking laughing."
Yeah. yeah. That's too much.
Yeah.
It's so funny that dentists use laughing gas, a gesture that involves a lot of opening and closing your mouth, like a lot of like moving. Like I understand it as a not antiseptic,
Anesthesia?
anesthesia, like something that kills pain, but it's like it's so much movement. It's so
I
funny
know.
to me.
You're like,
Yeah. Yeah, he like puts his thing in your mouth. He puts his penis in your mouth. No, he like puts like the fucking little hook scraper in your mouth and you're like, hey, come on, stop flirting with me, buddy.
Did you see this video of like this dentist reaching over a girl and he's going like this?
And she's like,
and she goes with the heart and he like slaps it away and he's trying to get a syringe.
That's so
really fucking funny. He's like,
I want to go. Yeah.
Oh, human connection. Goes,
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah, he's like, stop it.
I want to make enough money that I can go to one of those dentists that place Netflix on the ceiling for you.
Oh,
have you seen those?
No.
People are like, oh yeah, you can like choose what they're playing. There's like a TV on the ceiling, and you can like choose what to watch. And I'd be like, bodybuilder, what I eat in a day video on YouTube.
I mean,
with
really,
ads.
all you got to do is now get the new Apple Vision Pro, and you can watch whatever you want,
Dude.
whenever you want, wherever you want.
Sponsored by
Porno.
Apple.
Yeah.
Porno.
No, dude, I just saw a thing.
What?
That a bunch of guys who bought the Apple Vision Pro were mad because you can't watch porn on it.
Oh.
That's crazy.
But it's like that's what it's for.
Why
it's
would you
for
take that away?
It's
How
for
do-
jacking off.
I mean, it's not for. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I think it's crazy to put a sensor on it at all. Like I don't know how they would even do
Yeah.
that.
I don't know either.
Children?
What, someone gonna like Google and then put it on a kid's face? Like what?
No, children will do it themselves.
Yeah, like a teenager puts it on, he immediately.
Maybe
like,
it's just parental.
I feel like
control.
I feel like it's too far. You can't watch porn on that thing, and you're gonna lose all like semblance
I
of
think
human
porn
connection.
Is bad for you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it fucks up your brain. I don't watch porn. I don't have sex.
Keep going.
I've never been loved. It's funny because it's true.
She tore her meniscus jumping into bed alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I say the bed thing, people are like, "Oh, obviously you were having sex." I was like, "Absolutely not."
No, I was taking a nap during work.
Yeah. It was a 2 p.m. nap. You
Yeah.
know,
Fuck.
it was.
There's
rough.
there's a Hispanics like
I hate it already.
big like what is it called? A variety show every weekend. It's called Sábado Gigante.
Oh yeah.
Gigantic Saturday is what it's called.
Here.
Yeah, it's filmed in Miami.
Oh, okay.
It's huge. It's been going on for fucking ever. My parents were on it. Huge show. But
That's how they met.
no.
Your mom had her shirt on.
Yeah.
It's like Mardi Gras.
Your mom
Anyway,
was flashing. Chicas gone wild.
Chicas have gone insane.
Chicas gone loco.
So it's like a variety show, and basically like a Bob Barker kind of character, but he's horny, and there's a bunch of little female like sidekicks helping, and there's sketches in between things. And one of the sketches, I remember watching this as a kid, is a man in bed with a broken leg, like a big comical leg cast, and a hot nurse comes in, and I'm translating, she goes, "How did you break your leg?" And he said, "Avoiding a child." And she goes, "Oh, you're in a car accident." He goes, "No, I fell out of bed." I remember my dad laughing really hard. And I'm like, I don't get that joke.
Yeah.
And then time passes and I realize he pulled out so enthusiastically he fell out of the bed.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't have sex.
Yeah, exactly.
My goal this year is to lose my virginity.
Hey, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen by tomorrow, I'll have sex with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen by the end of the podcast,
End of this
I am
podcast,
here.
Yeah.
My bed is right there.
And I'm comfortable talking to myself.
You narrate it
I'll do play-by-play. I don't care. I do color
like Ian
commentary.
Sterling on Love Island.
I would be so good at that.
You would.
I would be so good
Wait,
at the Love Island.
that
narrator.
video I sent you. Let me show
Yeah.
Diego. It's
I can't believe that one guy is a. I forgot that he was on Love Island. That Chris Williamson guy.
The YouTuber.
Oh,
the YouTube
yeah,
I
guy.
didn't realize that.
Yeah, he was on the
yeah.
first season of Love Island.
Explains why he has
Yeah.
such a big following. Like, I
Yeah.
think he's good at what he does or whatever, but it's like...
He's
like
leaning really right now.
Oh,
though.
interesting.
This is how they're putting on sunscreen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bunch of hot, sexy guys.
Yeah, rubbing each other.
Let's see.
It's really sick. How
Oh, that's smart.
it's really sick.
They're embracing each other. Two men are holding each
Yeah.
other and rubbing.
Wait, I don't think you should demonstrate. with Mike.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Here's what it looks like.
Should we get on? We have to get on our knees to be on the camera. Okay, I'm at the front of the back.
brag that you guys have good news. Okay, so they're putting on sunscreen. I'll narrate.
Are you jealous, Lily?
Yeah. Oh my god! Imagine if you tore your meniscus. Yeah, and then they run. This is how they put sunscreen on, and their dicks were closer in the video.
We already mashed our dicks together a bunch today.
Yeah,
so
we did an hour of dick mashing earlier,
Yeah.
so this is easy.
Yeah.
I know. Wow.
Yeah, Love Island. It's a good time. Those people were having fun in their house.
There was one summer where I watched like 5 seasons.
I know you got into it.
I got into it. I was really depressed.
Yeah.
And
well, same.
Yeah. And then I kind of cured it.
Cured your depression?
Yeah, through force of will.
Yeah, I've tried to do that. It's tough.
Cure your depression?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, maybe I should do antidepressants.
Don't do it.
Have you ever done it before?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I'm against it.
I think I'm against it too, in a way that I'm not informed enough to say why.
I'm very informed because I studied this in college.
Yes.
And so it's like all of these antidepressants take you to a new level and you're happy, but then that means if you come off of them or if they wear off eventually, you go deeper into your depression.
A bigger fall down.
And that's why most people that killed themselves are they've taken antidepressants.
Wow.
So that's what I'm scared of.
That's understandable. It's an understandable fear. It's
Yeah.
not a far-fetched,
Yeah.
like a conspiracy theory kind of thing. It's like, no, it's
And I have enough happy days that I am like, well, I don't want to.
yeah. Hey.
But then if I can have happy days all the time.
Yeah. Maybe you should get addicted to OxyContin, and then that'll help also.
Dude, I would have if it wasn't for that show Painkiller. Did you guys watch it?
No. Is this a Netflix series?
It's a Netflix series.
Is
It's very good.
Is it a documentary series or
It's like
scripted?
It's scripted, it's
Oh.
actors, but it's like it tells you the whole history of like the Sackler family and how they came up with OxyContin and then how they pushed it and how everyone got addicted to it and how it was like crack in like the 80s and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good. I highly
I went to a screening of the photographer Nan Golden, the documentary about her, and I didn't realize it was mostly going to be about that. Because she's the one who like fought to get the Sackler name off the wing in the Guggenheim and stuff like that. Like,
because they're big donors.
Yeah, huge. I mean, that's any super evil people, like family, wealth. They're all don't, especially if you're like a New York family.
Such an
like
interesting
that. Yeah, because you're like, well, I want the arts. You're like, oh, it's the Sacklers present the New York Philharmonic.
Well, the Sackler, the main guy, when he like got all of his wealth, he was like not impressed by material things. He wanted like the legacy and the name, so he donated to all of these like universities and everything. And like, there's all these statues, libraries that say Sackler like ingrained in the stone and stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty wild.
Okay.
Yeah, but they got stripped. Their name got stripped off at least the Guggenheim, maybe other ones maybe like a year or two ago.
Okay.
Like it finally happened. Yeah. But it was after all these like huge protests and like big name artists being like
so interesting, because like you're like, yes, they did donate that money, and with that money the arts programs are able to continue and do X, Y, and Z good things with them. It's like by taking the name off, you're not celebrating them anymore, but you did take the money.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, there is still something. There's an argument there. I'm not making it. I don't care.
To be like, well, they still funded this thing, so it's still like
you haven't washed
return
your
the money.
hands.
Yeah.
You haven't washed your hands. I don't necessarily. I'm saying you need to wash your hands of it.
Yeah,
but
and you kind of feel the same way about Israel.
Hey man, we were there first. Who were there second?
Yeah.
Who's there now? No, I don't
Who came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who came first, the chicken or the egg?
Lily, I actually am really glad that we got you here now because I do need you to denounce Hamas.
Oh yeah.
unless you celebrate everything that they stand for, then
it's a tricky situation.
we've fully flipped. Now we're the first non-Jewish Zionist podcast.
You know, my dad is not Jewish and is a Zionist.
You know what?
He is Indian. Oh, he's Indian.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
He's so Persian, it's crazy.
I'm not shocked even, which is so weird.
Well, Persian Jews are Zionists.
Yeah, but doesn't like Israel and Iran have like beef?
Yeah, but see, most Iranians don't like the Iranian regime.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Not me. I love the regime.
Yeah, the regime
don't kill me.
The regime is good. We here support the Iranian regime and the Chinese Communist Party.
Wow.
And Hamas. So
Everybody can get our support.
yeah.
If you like and subscribe.
Yeah. Whoever runs TikTok, we love. Thank you, China. You're one of my fucking favorite governments. Top 5 at least.
Has your dad given you? I mean, I don't know if you need to ask. But it's like, what's an argument? I don't understand why be a Zionist.
Well, he is a big history guy. And so he's like, you don't even know the history, Lily. And I'm like, I do. And then so we get into arguments. And then, he's like, these protests are stupid. And I was like, no, they're good because they're killing everybody. And he was like, Lily, if you have cancer, you have to do chemo. And chemo kills all your cells, not just the bad ones. So Israel has to do this because they have to get rid of Hamas. And I was like, I understand that is a good analogy, but you're also like justifying the killing of like thousands and thousands of people.
The thing that drives me crazy about academics in a way is they'll make good analogies.
Yeah.
And you're like, there you go. You're like, that I understand that it's a 1-for-1. It makes sense, but it's awful.
But you're still justifying a terrible thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He also was talking about Japan and like he was like,
It's good
we
that they
had
do
to
racial purity.
Yeah, he was like, we had to carpet bomb Japan. We had to do.
And you see, when he says we, he means America.
Yeah, he really identifies.
He has to fucking
yeah. We.
It's like, hey, pick a fucking side.
Well, he
Are you
doesn't.
Persian or Canadian or
he doesn't
American?
feel Persian.
Interesting.
He transitioned. he is American, and
He's
hates
trans-American.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like it when I call when I used to tweet a lot, and I used to say like my immigrant dad. His biggest gripe with me was that I would call him an immigrant.
Why?
Wow.
Because he's an American citizen now.
Those two are not kind of.
I know.
Those are not.
I know. I'm an immigrant.
Yeah.
So it's like
We're gonna
talk
talk to you
about
about
that.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh fuck! Can I see your papers really quick? Fuck! I forgot to ask before we started. That's on me.
Yeah, our new segment is, can we see your papers?
Yeah. Yeah, we have a fucking border patrol guy just like standing at the door. Dude, I want to get
Mac.
it's Mac. Yeah.
Which is perfect.
It's our most ethnic looking roommate. I want to get professional bull riding. They have like the like rodeo clowns or like the guys who like distract the bull after they get thrown off.
Yeah.
But they all wear these like matching jerseys, but they're all sponsored by the US Border Patrol.
Yeah.
And it's like it looks like a fucking motocross jersey, but it just has a big US Border Patrol logo in bright yellow on it. And I'm like, I do want one of those.
Yeah.
Like I want to own one of those pretty badly.
I bought the Shia LaBeouf Cortezes.
The all whites.
The all
Got a pair
whites.
over there.
Oh my god! And I wore them, and people were like, "Oh, are you gonna beat up someone?" And I was like, "Because when I bought the all black Air Force Ones, I didn't know the history of them."
The whole thing about.
And then so I relived that trauma of people being like, "No, like in the hood, like that means you're gonna hurt someone."
The all white.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I was like, why can't a girl just get an all black pair of sneakers or an all white pair of sneakers?
Everything has a fucking story to it.
Yeah.
When you're a beautiful girl.
When you're a beautiful girl with giant tits who doesn't have sex, people come after you.
They want to kill you for being you.
Yeah.
They hate that.
It's never enough with them.
It's never enough.
I'm so sorry. Hey, can I hold my hand? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not.
Well, you want to know something pretty funny? This weekend I met AOC.
Oh, please.
Did she ask about
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
me? Yeah.
So I was at this party and I was on mushrooms and I was feeling good, but also like not. I was like just like floating around a party.
Yeah. How
And-
much mushrooms would you say?
Just like a microdose.
Okay.
Not a crazy amount. Like no one looked crazy to me.
Okay.
But I could feel everyone's energy.
Yeah.
Could you know?
Sorry. Can
Chocolates.
I'm always curious.
Yeah.
I always want to carry a little bag of just Sour Patch Kids when I see people doing gummy edibles.
You
I'm
could be like,
I want some
Yeah,
gummy candy.
I like
too,
candy
goddammit.
too, actually.
put it in a little Coke bag.
One blue
You have a
Sour
glass
Patch Kid.
vial with one Sour Patch pushed into it really hard. You have to like fucking get it out. Yeah. He's like, what the hell? It's like when you see one of those like, preserved babies in a jar at like a weird museum that your girlfriend with too short bangs makes you go to.
But anyway, so I got pulled into a convo and I was like, oh, hey. And then it was AOC.
Wow.
And it was just me, AOC, the guy she was with, and my friend. And we just start talking. And my friend is a comedian and he is Hispanic.
Yeah.
So he came to the Bay Area And you're not my only Hispanic. And but you're my only Colombian.
Thank you.
And I love you.
Thank you so much.
And then so he came over when I had my knee surgery, and my mom was like, "Oh my God, I love this one Spanish song." And so he was like, "Okay." And so she starts playing it for him.
She did the some Reebok or some Nike.
Yeah. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
But it's a song that goes, it says one word the entire song. It's like, do, 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 culero, do, 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 culero, which means...
I don't know. You're not saying the word. I don't know.
I'm not saying the word properly.
It sounds like you're saying asshole.
It's related to assholes.
Ass fucker?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it essentially means the F word. Yeah. And so then Marcelo tells AOC this story of my mom, and he says the word right. They all laugh, and I was like, yeah. And then I was telling her, because my mom like was talking about our cleaning lady. So then I go, and our cleaning lady, and then I see her AOC's face go, and I was like, who's also like a friend that we love,
who's like family.
She's like family. I was like, she also told my mom to stop listening to the song.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But yeah.
What was she wearing?
I don't remember. It was like a suit dress. And the whole time we were talking, I just couldn't stop thinking about my dad and how he thinks she's a communist. Awesome. I just kept wanting to be like, my dad thinks you're a communist.
Yeah, you should have been like, my mom listens to the homophobic song and my dad thinks you're the devil.
So, can we FaceTime my mom real quick? I think, it'll be funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's fun. Like, meeting a celebrity is interesting, but like accidentally meeting one where you're kind of like, whoa, I didn't think, like, we're gonna talk now.
It's so, whenever I meet a celebrity, I always fuck it up. I'm not good at it. Like, there are some people in comedy who have gotten so much success because they're so good at that. When I met Arcade Fire, I met Arcade Fire and I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, what?
They're Canadian too, right?
They're Canadian.
Yeah.
And I brought that up and they were like, okay.
Yeah. It's a huge country.
You were just like, Tim Hortons! The Timbits are good, right?
Loonies and Toonies!
Yeah.
I like didn't know what to say, so I was like, oh my God, one time I snuck into your concert and I ripped my pants open and my underwear was out the whole time. And they were like,
why didn't you pay?
Yeah.
Give us $20 right now.
Yeah. They were just like, okay. And I was like, that fell flat. And I was like, well, and also I'm Canadian. And they were like, sick, dude.
Cool. Yeah.
And then I was like, and that's enough. And I ended it by saying, and that's enough. And
I feel like sometimes if I'm like in the room with like a famous person, I go so far the other way.
Oh,
Mike's like, I'm more important than you are.
No, I'm just like, what? All right.
Yeah.
I was like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, another story
is
is
I love this.
My friend was like, "Oh my God, this actor is here," and I was like, "I don't know who this actor is." And then no, his name's Nick Robinson. He's not like super famous or anything. And she kept saying his name, and I was like, "I don't know who this is." She brings him over, and I look at him, and I'm like, "Oh my God, we went to college together." So I was like, we went to college together, and I'm friends with someone who took your virginity.
Whoa.
The first thing I say to this guy, and
he's like, hi?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, that's crazy of me.
That was like when we were at a party. You and I were at a party together.
Oh no, what did I do?
And Stacey London from the television show
Oh my God.
What Not to Wear was there.
So sexy.
She's so sexy, and I loved watching that show with my mom when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not into feet, but I'd be into her feet.
Yeah, for sure. She's a little fucking
what?
lighting the loafers now.
She's a gay guy?
She's a gay
She's
guy
gay.
now. She's gay now.
Yeah, all right. Just a woman. I don't care.
So I could have done it.
Yeah. But I like tell Lily, I'm like, oh yeah, I used to love that show when I was a kid. I
I
watched it
care
with
if
my
you're a
mom.
gay guy.
No, he does. And he hates it. That's why I was
gay.
telling him. And then Lily like yanks me over to Stacey London and goes, "This is my friend Mike." And I'm like, "You guys don't know each other. Why are you talking to her like that?" "This is my friend Mike. He used to love watching your show as a kid." And then I was just like, "Hi, I guess. Hey, I'm here, and now I'm having a weird conversation with you as a fan."
Yeah.
I'm so bad at it. I'm really not good at it.
Yeah. And it
probably
rubbed
won't ever
off
come
on
up
me
again.
somehow.
What?
It rubbed off on me that time because I got weird.
Yeah, it's addictive.
It's like the OxyContin of
Yeah.
feelings.
Yeah.
You're like, well, if both of us are awkward, it doesn't shine so bright on me.
Yes.
Everyone, we're all
Yeah.
fucking up. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And I keep like meeting celebrities and just ruining it. I need to be better at it.
Yeah. There should be a class.
Yeah, there is media training.
Yeah, that's true. You should get media training.
I should.
Because you keep getting canceled. You somehow keep getting canceled.
It's really sick from different groups of people.
Dude, Muslims came after me.
What?
Yeah,
But you're one of them.
I know, but I did a joke at a Muslim show about the Prophet Muhammad.
Oh, yeah, they're not gonna like that.
And it's a joke that I think is silly and fun. And so basically it was a Muslim show.
Don't say it on the podcast.
No,
Should I say it?
Say it on the podcast. Don't kowtow to fear.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm doing, as comedians, we like to push boundaries. And
Strike that from the record immediately. Mac, if you're listening, bleep that out. Bleep that fucking bullshit out.
And so I was featuring for a comic who's Muslim, and I was like doing a good job. So I was like, let me sneak in a new joke.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's crazy you're not allowed to draw Prophet Muhammad, but Jesus is fair game. And my joke is, how ugly do you have to be to make that a rule?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone draw him one time and he was like, that's what you think I fucking look like? And then I go, and it's crazy because we all know what he looks like because his name is Muhammad.
It's not bad. I like the joke.
That's a good joke.
Yeah, and then a woman, and my parents have never seen me do stand up. A woman in the crowd who looks exactly like my mother goes, "Not funny." And then there's other people like, "Not funny, not funny." And I was like, "Oh my God." And then other people are like, "No, keep going. We love it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't know what to do." And then after the show, a lot of people came up to me and they were like,
You should have detonated the vest you were wearing.
but a lot of people came up to me and they were like, "That's so, like fuck the haters. You're fine. Like, don't worry about it." And then a woman whispered in my ear. She goes, "Never joke about the prophet," and walks away.
So funny.
And then I got some hateful messages.
Yeah. Did you put the clip online?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I superimpose my face?
Yeah.
On your rockin' tits. A joke about the Prophet Muhammad.
It was bad.
That's awesome.
And then I've been telling my Muslim friends about it, and they're all like, "Lili, don't."
Yeah. Oh, they don't like it?
They're just like,
It's not that they don't like it. They're like, just why
Yeah.
rustle those feathers?
Yeah. You're poking the bear.
You're
and
poking
I
the-
realize that with my comedy, it's always I love to rustle the feathers.
It's what comedy's fun.
Yeah.
I know, but it's not what makes you successful. They want silly little jokes about taking an edible or something
Yeah.
and
I took
not being
some.
able to handle it.
I didn't feel it. I took more later.
Yeah.
God, it's crazy that people are still doing that joke.
Yeah. It hits you 3 days later.
I'm going to set it up and I'm be like, so I took a little bit of an edible and then I murdered my family.
Yeah.
And you just started next joke.
I
Yeah.
took a little bit of an edible and then I drew the Prophet Muhammad.
I saw one time somebody be like, I took half of an edible and that was enough. And
Anyway.
I felt pretty good. And I liked it. And then I'm like, what's the joke? And they go, nothing. I'm just telling you kind of a story, I guess. And you're like, okay.
I don't take edibles.
No.
Only Oxycontin.
Yeah, that's the biggest. That's a big edible. They should make OxyContin chewables. Like
Yeah.
Flintstone vitamins.
For kids.
Yeah.
They should make it. Remember those Listerine strips?
Oh,
They should do
yeah.
that.
They should.
Isn't that like acid?
What? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. LSD? Is that what it is?
I've never done LSD or acid. I've only done Molly, mushrooms, weed,
Coke,
coke,
ketamine,
ketamine, DMT.
mm-hmm. GHB.
No,
Is it DMT?
I did DMT.
How was that?
I did it with Kurt Metzger,
Awesome.
and it wasn't a great experience.
No, I bet.
You don't say.
But it
I mean, I
did-
bet it wasn't a great experience before you took the trip.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. The all-around experience wasn't great, but the moment I liked was I came to peace with death.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, so basically, the Cave of Wonders opened up to me, right?
Okay.
From Aladdin.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you did the pen? Did you do the pen?
No, crack pipe.
Crack. Oh, awesome.
And I was 23 years old,
Yeah.
and I had a friend die like a couple years earlier, and I was really struggling with it. And so I took this, the Cave of Wonders opened up, I go into it, right? And I'm in this psychedelic tunnel, and I get released into the universe. And my thought was like, oh, like this is what happens when you die. You just get released back into the universe. And then I felt at peace.
Yeah. And you kind of haven't taken that piece at all throughout the rest of your life.
No, it was like peace for like 5 minutes, and then now I'm like, ah, fuck!
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
That's 5 minutes that most people never feel
That's true.
Until
That's
they die.
until they die. Which I can't wait.
I hope that I'm not even peaceful in death. I'm dying. I'm like, motherfucker. God damn it.
I have a sandwich in the fridge.
Oh, fuck.
I just
I just
know.
fucking paid rent.
I know.
Oh man, I'd be so mad if I just paid rent. And
Oh
died.
yeah.
I hit send on the rent thing, and they're like, by the way, $40 convenience fee. And you're like, it's fucking not convenient for me. And then you fucking die.
I just know that the way that my body works is I'm gonna shit my pants when I die.
You shit your pants when you're alive.
Exactly.
Doesn't everyone shit their pants when they die, or some people?
No, some people, and I know I'm gonna shit my pants too if I give birth.
Yeah. Also, you're not gonna be wearing pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to shit your ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna shit some doctor's elbows.
I'm going to a doctor this week to figure out what's going on with my asshole.
That's awesome.
Because you got
I've
IBS.
been alone for 3 months.
Yeah.
I have Crohn's for sure.
Crohn's, yeah.
Yeah. And my asshole went from an innie to an outie, so I got to figure out what's going on.
That's bad.
Yeah, it
That's
looks like
really
Zac
bad.
Efron's face down there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, call that shit the Iron Claw. You know what I'm talking about. She got the grippy on the Audi.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really
Oh,
good.
Man, I'm sorry.
I'm glad you're putting that thing all over this fucking chair. I fucking burn that thing after you leave.
Don't worry, I'm clenching.
Thank God. Yeah. I had some asshole problems and I just was like, maybe this will solve itself. And it really did.
I've been thinking that for years, and it hasn't. So that's why I
Yeah.
have to.
Mine
go
were
to the
different.
doctor.
Mine were a bit different though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your personality.
Yeah. No,
What
I,
was-
just,
what's
I
going on?
had a hemorrhoid.
I have a
I
hemorrhoid.
had a nasty
I have a
hemorrhoid.
hemorrhoid.
That's so
I
that's
think
why
I have multiple.
that's why it's an Audi. Yeah.
I've had no asshole problems my entire life.
I was fat as shit.
Crazy. Yeah, I think when you don't eat well, that
Oh, okay.
happens. You
Yeah.
eat well.
kind of.
He doesn't eat well. He's just skinny. So he doesn't deal with that.
I'm not
Yeah.
skinny.
They're not skinny. You're fit. You worse, but
Yeah.
you're naturally thin, is what I mean.
God touched me and
Yeah,
said,
he
"You're
did.
gonna be thin."
Yeah. He touched you.
Forever.
He touched you. You got touched by God up there
And
too.
that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for this body. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
needs
Skinny-
books?
I'm sorry. I want to publicly apologize for saying Diego's skinny.
Thank you.
I meant naturally thin and slender.
And slender and athletic and sleek.
Yeah, like an eel.
I'm like a little freak
Like a
eel
little
that's electric.
freaky eel.
You're slender.
I am
Yeah, he
slender
is.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
One time when you were 12.
Yeah. So my secret, I guess, is that I used to work at a grocery store, and I pushed shopping carts, and then one day I found a purse in there.
A purse.
A purse, like a woman's handbag.
I thought you said a person in
No,
there.
I found a purse in one of the shopping carts, and I opened up the wallet and I stole all the cash out of it.
Yeah.
And then the woman was driving around the parking lot and asked me if I'd seen the purse, and I said no. And then, because I had hidden it. And then, like 10 minutes later, she was still driving around. I pretended that I found it, but I kept the cash.
Yeah.
And I heard her open up the purse and look in the wallet, and she went, "Fuck!"
Oh.
She saw that like $300 was missing because I took it. And then I just kept it. So that's kind of my secret, I guess. Oh, for weight loss is just like I lift weights a lot, and I ride my bike all the time, and I use like a little weird eating disorder app now.
Okay.
My Fitness Pal.
And do you wear a helmet?
Sometimes.
I've tried.
I've tried.
Yeah. I got to get it. So now that I don't have long hair though, it actually will be easier for me to wear a helmet.
If you're listening, Mike cut his hair.
Yeah, I got a haircut. I got a big haircut.
You kind of
Read
look
all
like my
about it.
brother.
No, I don't. I look sexy. What are you talking
No, I
about?
don't.
That'd be weird if I looked like your brother. After what we've
That'd be
done.
weird for you sexually.
Yeah, after what we've done.
Well,
Actually,
not
but-
back then.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm really skinny and slender now. My family can't handle it.
Really?
Yeah, I like visited.
Do they try and force feed you?
No. But they just keep being like, "You look like your dad," because my dad's like not fat.
So
Your
funny,
dad
that's-
looks like my dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Wow.
Your dad looks like he looks like Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, my dad does look like he's a white guy doing brown face a little bit because he gets so tan.
He's so tan.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone just like was like, "Oh, you're so," they just kept talking about how skinny I am. when I go home. I mean, I did lose a shit ton of weight, but it's like
shit ton of weight. But it's that tone where they can't handle it, where it's like always bordering on an insult somehow.
Yeah.
Like, what?
they're like, you look like just like your dad. I'm like, are you saying that because you think he looks bad? Like, why are you saying it like that?
Because he's handsome and fit.
Yeah.
And
5'6".
My grandma, before she died, she had glaucoma and cataract, so she lost her vision in one eye, and then the other eye, it was like 90% gone, and she still managed to be like, "You're fat," and I was like, "Okay, bitch, you're dying."
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm thin and dying.
Yeah, you're gonna look so thin in your casket, you dead bitch.
Yeah.
So funny how like almost I can't think of a culture that the women are not like that to each other. Just constantly, the grandmas were like, "Oh, yeah, fat.
Yeah.
I love you so much, fat.
Yeah, women are so
Don't eat that,
mean to
fat."
each other.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "You're fat. Eat my food. If you don't eat my food, that's disrespectful." And it's like, well, you just made me insecure.
Yeah.
You're really covering both bases of the plate.
Yeah,
here.
like,
Yeah.
hey, I made you a dish that's, I would say, conservatively 78% olive oil, and also
Yeah.
you're fat. So
Yeah.
kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
Where to go with this lady?
God, my mom was so mean to me the past 3 months. And then so mean to me. And then
And also the rest of the time, too.
yeah, but then like
But she doesn't realize she's being mean, right? Like,
no,
it's
she
just-
has no. She thinks she's an angel. She's like, everyone says
funny.
I'm a very positive person,
I watched-
and I'm like, yeah, because they don't know you.
I saw a TikTok today, and it was like it was like a Middle Eastern. She was like a Middle Eastern therapist, like watching a clip of basically like watching a clip of a podcast and talking about it. But it was like, it seemed like the guy was Persian. It was like him and his mom on a podcast, and him being like, you don't let me like express myself, and I'm not. And she goes like. And it was basically just her doing like the Persian mom thing, being
Yeah.
like, "You can express yourself all the time. You're just wrong, and it's
Yeah.
I've never been wrong.
Yeah.
And then it's for your betterment that I'm mean to you.
Yeah.
And then like this, and then her being like, "Yeah, it's like just being like, yeah, it hurts to watch that because
It's so true.
yeah,
No, my mom will be wrong and say mean things, and like other family members are like, "Your mom's really mean," and I'm like, "I know." And then I'm like, "Mom, can you be a little nicer?" She goes, "I am so nice."
yeah,
God, that's so frustrating because, like, come on, budge a little. But
Yeah.
if they think they're like already on that side, they're not going to move at all.
Dude, bless you. The day I started walking, our friend died. Kenny died.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "Oh, okay. I invited people over tonight." And I was like, "Can you not?"
Yeah.
Like, I just started walking. My friend died. She goes, "Oh, but it's okay." And she kept like pushing it. And I was like, and I broke down in tears. I go, "Mom, I'm going through a lot." And she goes, "Oh my God, you're overreacting. I'll cancel. Fine, whatever." And I was like, I was like, "You bitch."
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love being the victim of something.
yeah.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's my fault that I'm sad that my friend died.
Yeah. She like doesn't understand things too, because it's like they grew up in Iran. So like when my childhood friend died, I walked into the room, I'm crying. I go, "Imran died." And my mom goes, "Why are you crying?"
Friends die. That's what happens.
Yeah.
She goes, "Okay, he was 18. His life was over."
He saw everything. Yeah, it's hard to get like mad at your parents when so much of their behavior is based on like awful things that happened to their childhood or the world that they were raised in.
Yeah.
But it's still like, come on, budge a little bit.
But
Recognize
they
I'm
don't
not
have
in
the
that.
awareness.
Yeah.
Like I have the awareness of like, oh, this is what happened, that's why I'm reacting this way. My
Yeah.
mom is like, I'm perfect. And the way I
Yeah.
react is great. And like it's nice talking shit with my dad now. Cause I'm like my dad, I'll be like, and he's like, "I know."
Yeah.
He's like tired. He's like a war vet. He's like, "I've been through
Yeah.
everything."
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Spring of '97, you were gone.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And then my mom will insult me by being like, "You're just like your father." And I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, huge win for me
Yeah.
comparatively.
Oh, awesome. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the one I modeled myself after. So
Yeah.
thank you, I guess.
But yeah,
He's
you're-
the best, except for the Zionist stuff.
Yeah, and some of the other things too.
Yeah. Yeah, he calls CNN the communist network.
Oh,
Communist News Network.
It works, and it
That's
fits
fucking
so
awesome.
well.
Yeah.
It fits so well. Speaking of your dad, we're gonna do the energy drink corner now.
Okay.
Welcome to the energy drink
Speaking
corner.
of your dad,
This week, let me get the glasses. We got little cups for
I
everybody.
have such low energy.
you do.
You do? I haven't noticed it.
You haven't noticed that over the years I've been so low energy?
Over the years, yeah. I think
Yeah.
like today. No, you seem like your normal self.
No, yeah, but it's low.
Your normal
Yeah.
sleepy
I'm
cat.
trying to have higher energy.
Do you think that's possible? Is that something you can actually change?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's great.
I'm gonna
that's a good.
try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
In what way? What kind of pill are you gonna get addicted
So
to?
I got iron tablets and I
Okay.
got B12 vitamins.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I am trying not to drink as much.
That's great. Because if you don't know, Lily is the sleepiest person I've ever met in my life.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
I don't know anyone who not only
I
requires
keep looking at the bed like it's my lover.
yeah. You're like, oh my
Demands
god, I wish we were
14
doing the podcast there.
I know. I really
We should have.
do.
We
you
should have.
should, you should have a podcast. You should get like a big bed,
Yeah.
like
Like the girl with the big couch.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that childhood show.
I'm old.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
but basically, yeah. I'm sure
Bed.
it's really quite similar.
I would love
just
that.
you just do a podcast.
I have
from
the most
bed.
energy in bed,
I just think, hey, trademark
and not in a sexual way. 'cause
trademark
I think it's
registered.
sex.
Yeah, not
trademark
sexual.
to
She really
us.
just lays there.
I just lay there
Yeah.
and I giggle more.
Yeah, but yeah, you should host a podcast from a bed
Yeah.
or like a talk show on TikTok or something.
Come to bed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her face is already dead. You can take it.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Joan Rivers did that,
Who
right?
gives a shit? She's dead.
Fuck yeah.
All right, this week we're doing Rainstorm, their kiwi blend. I believe this is from the care package that Enchante sent.
Is it kiwi apple?
Kiwi and green apple, it looks like.
Yeah, okay.
It says kiwi blend. Just say apple
Yeah.
then. 10 calories, 0 protein, 0 sugar. Accelerates metabolism, improves focus, plant-based energy, vegan, B7 for hair and skin health. It's kosher. Never any high fructose corn syrup, artificial source colors, artificial flavors, BS claims. Interesting. Oh, we got a poem.
Oh, no BS claims.
No BS claims.
Yeah.
Harness the power of great tasting clean energy, PhD formulated without artificial sourced caffeine, flavors, or colors, and pasteurized for your safety without added preservatives, sodium benzoate, or potassium sorbate. Our proprietary energy blend helps boost metabolism, which in combination with an exercise and healthy diet helps burn fat.
I do think that's one of my secrets. Drinking a
Energy?
bunch of energy drinks.
Do you drink
What?
coffee?
No.
So you wake up in the morning and you have an energy drink?
I try to push it until at least like noon.
Oh.
But now that I go to the gym really early, so I'll have one at like 8 a.m. So I guess I
my
don't push it
God.
till noon at all. But I
I
have
like
one before.
Celsius.
Yeah. I love Celsius. Oh, thank you.
Celsius is my go-to.
Yeah, I have one before I work out usually.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mazel. Ooh.
Okay.
Apple, I tend to like an apple flavor.
I like this.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
I like it.
Always negative. Michael's always
But I don't-
negative about it.
Yeah. But he's a positive person.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. I don't love it. It's not tart. It doesn't finish dry. It's not too sweet. It could be a little more carbonated.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel syrupy.
There's just something about it. That's a little bug spray-ish to me.
It tastes like a green Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm getting
quite nice.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm getting almost none of the kiwi. No, I'm getting a little bit of kiwi on the end, but mostly apple. It's really apple forward.
It's very apple. It's 85% apple, I would say.
I wish it was a little more kiwi.
Oh, yeah. That'd be my one.
Critique.
More carbonation,
Yeah.
more kiwi. And I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
Pretty
I
nice.
feel
Pretty
fine about it.
drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like you're drinking a Jolly Rancher that's been sitting in like a seltzer. for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. You just drop a cell. That's a
Yeah.
classic.
Classic.
Yeah,
Classic
it's
Jolly Rancher.
basically like we're drinking lean because
Yeah.
you put Jolly Ranchers in the bottom of lean.
What's lean?
Cough syrup and
Don't tell her
and
she's gonna get
Sprite.
addicted to it.
Yeah, codeine, cough syrup, and Sprite.
Do you have some?
No, I have some Walgreens brand Mucinex DM if you want some of that.
I'll do whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever you got, hand it
I don't
over.
give a fuck anymore.
Bring it through.
I take shots of NyQuil
Yeah.
to party.
to get going. Woo! I'm so low energy.
Yeah. You chugged
Fuck.
half a bottle of NyQuil before you came over, and you're like, "Why am I always so sleepy?"
Do
Yeah.
you think it could be that? Do you think that's what it could
For
be?
Halloween, I was NyQuil.
Really?
Yeah, I dressed up as NyQuil.
How did you purchase anything for the costume?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Break it down. Let me see what. Let me hear.
I was wearing like pajamas that were all like dark blue,
Okay.
and I carried a pack of NyQuil.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good.
And
Pretty low energy, if
low-
you ask me.
revealing low top or
Yes,
okay,
a corset
tank top.
with a kimono robe that was blue.
Ooh, any pictures of this?
No.
Wow, interesting.
I know. You know, I was looking back at my photos, and I took way more photos of myself when I was ugly.
When were you ugly?
When we first met, baby.
Oh, all right.
You're
taking less photos. You're taking less photos of yourself lately.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I'm just like, people know.
People got it.
They got it.
They got it.
But every time I do post a photo of myself, people are like, wow. And I'm like, I actually don't like this attention anymore.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
That's
you're
kind of
too-
mature.
Yeah, you're
That's
too,
nice.
you're too sexy now.
I'm too sexy.
It's really hard. I get it.
They won't take you seriously as a profit drawing comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always...
And let's be clear, she doesn't draw a profit like money wise
Right.
at the club.
Yeah,
No. It's just
It's pH.
yeah.
It's
Not
just
effort.
just a drawing of my family members.
Yeah, which I think is nice.
And I go, this is the profit mom.
Yeah.
He's in there somewhere. I'm not saying which one.
Yeah. And is it even
It's where's Waldo? But find the profit.
because here's the thing, you could draw almost anyone because it's like, isn't the Prophet Muhammad inside all of us?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
And that's nice.
Oh, I'm gay.
Oh fuck, I'm gay.
Okay, man's inside of me.
Fuck, not again.
I kept saying for a while, I was like, there's a little boy inside of me, and people were like, you gotta stop.
Like,
Is
hey,
Prophet Muhammad a boy?
ew.
No, I meant just like there's a little boy inside of me.
Oh, okay. You say the sentence again. Thanks.
Yeah. Like you have the spirit of a
You mean,
young
yeah, you have
of
the
a young
spirit of a
boy.
child.
I have a spirit of a young
Youthful
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
She's like, no, a little boy's fucking me.
No, I swallowed him whole.
Yeah.
He's inside of me. And then Connor was like, you can get a surgery for that. And I was like, that's not what I meant.
What I
Yeah.
meant, Connor.
I just dress like a boy.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. I love dressing like a little boy
Gender
and getting
play.
hit on by 12-year-olds.
Hey, what's up? A bus-in queen?
Yeah.
I did this show in LA where a Disney Channel star was doing stand-up for the first time.
Oh. that.
Okay.
Fuck that. I want to say this right now. Fuck that.
So
I'm on
I
the
would,
fence.
I would get a fucking vest and detonate it. I would get a bomb vest and detonate it at that show.
So-
That pisses me off.
I know. So anyways, the producer of the show calls me and he goes, so it's going to be like SNL, but for LA. It's called LA Night Live. And I was like, okay. And it was me. And
LA Night Live? That name fucking sucks.
I know.
Hey,
And
I'd love to do the show if you're listening. And
LA
I
Night's a
won't-
producer.
and I won't kill myself.
And everyone at the show is exactly what you think, like an LA, like cool, like Soho House type, like looks 17, but probably is 25.
And they don't like laughing.
They don't like laughing.
Because it makes wrinkles.
Fuck.
and it was like music first and then
Yeah,
comedy
awesome.
and like
Yeah.
and I like made a joke. I have a new joke about my knee where I went to California, I got plastic surgery.
Funny.
And that got a round of applause at the show.
That's
Nice.
fucking hilarious.
But yeah,
A bunch
so-
of business cards flew at the stage of different doctors that were there.
yeah. And then, but like when the producer guy was talking to me, he was like, yeah, so it's going to be the first time you're performing in front of this many celebrities. And I went there, not a single celebrity.
Not a single one.
Fuck
Not a
this. I
single
fucking hate.
celebrity.
Like, this is the thing. It's like, I don't hate LA, the city.
I love LA, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate LA, the mindset.
Yes.
Like that.
The culture.
Yeah. Like, I love going to LA.
Yeah.
I love being in LA.
Yeah.
Chris
And then,
is
like, I
there.
hear, like, that. Stuff like that.
Lord.
It makes me want to fucking
Yeah.
kill it. Yeah. Dude, Burger Lords is
That
so...
vintage store next to Burger Lord.
Yeah. The ice cream place down the street from Burger Lords.
Magpies.
It's also just so funny to me because I was like, after the phone call, I was like, did I just get invited to an LA party where it's like there's gonna be Disney kids there, and I'm like, do I have to fuck one of them?
Oh, I gotta fuck a Disney kid. No.
But this Disney kid, so his first time doing stand up, he gets on stage.
Is
and
his first time doing
first
stand-up?
time doing stand up.
Fuck
Immediately sits. Immediately sits.
You earned it, buddy.
Yeah. And just he's up there for a half hour just telling stories about like, I'm an actor. And, as an actor, the worst thing you can ask an actor is, I haven't seen you in anything lately. And you're like,
That's not a question.
what?
I just go, I raise my hand. And he goes, yeah. I go, I'm going to fucking kill myself. I'm going to fucking kill myself right now because of you. And I want you to know that. Continue.
Can you wrap this shit up? Because
Yeah.
it fucking sucks.
Hey, this is fucking pissing me off.
Yeah, it
God
was.
damn it, that sucks so fucking bad.
It was
like, is he an adult, like an adult man?
He's 25.
Okay, yeah, it's too old to act like that.
Yeah, but he's also like short.
Short king status.
Short king.
I would talk 5'6".
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, what pissed me off is he followed every other comic on the show but me, and I had the best side.
Because he knows he couldn't follow you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, on like social media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, what? Okay.
I was like, oh, fuck this guy.
What
Yeah.
a loser.
Yeah.
What a loser.
What a loser.
What? Sex me his name so I know to
Yeah.
beat his ass if I ever see him.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so funny if you're just doing stand up and then one of the fucking Sprouse twins is there trying to do stand up.
Smoking a cigarette for no reason.
Yeah.
Fucking little bitch.
I went to college with them.
Wow.
They're weird.
Yeah.
I bet.
Well, one of them was cool. The one that was smoking cigarette was like so pretentious in college, and he had like a rolly backpack and like tried to make it cool, and he dressed up as like anime characters for fun all the time.
Oh my
And he had
God.
like long hair, and my ick is guys with long hair. Thank God you cut your
Thank
hair.
you. I did it for you.
I wanted to look like your brother.
I knew it.
But the other one was cool. He has like a wine shop in like Williamsburg or something.
Oh, okay.
And he was nice to me, and he made fun of me for being Canadian.
That's like a fine thing to make
It
fun of you
feels
for,
like
though.
this entire podcast I've been like, I
know
know famous people.
Yeah.
And I want you to know that I ruin every interaction.
Yeah.
That's a
And
promise.
they don't like me, okay? They look me up and down and they go, no.
I don't think I've ever met you, but bye.
Yeah, and I'm like, we actually used to hang out. That's
yeah.
crazy.
How's life?
Now that you're famous, you don't want to say hi.
Interesting. Weird. Doesn't cost you anything to say hi or shake my hand or,
Or just
acknowledge me as a human being.
Yeah, crazy.
I hope I get famous so I can be so fucking rude to people.
Hey, you're doing it without being famous.
I'm not even that rude.
It's just like your mom saying that she's not.
Yeah,
she's a
yeah.
good person.
What I'm
And
saying
that's why
is,
I love him so much.
what I'm saying is, I could be way ruder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I feel like when you get famous, you become who you were destined to be.
Yeah.
Like personality wise.
Yeah. It's like being drunk. The
Yeah.
real you comes out.
Yeah. Like if you were going to be a narcissist asshole, you were waiting until that moment came.
'Cause
And then
you're
if
like,
you
I
were a
don't-
nice person, you were always going to be a nice person.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like, I heard stories about, like a bunch of LA comics worked doing like grocery delivery, and Drew Carey ordered from them a lot. And apparently, like,
Fucking get up.
no, I'm saying, no, yeah, which is funny. But apparently, like, if Drew, like, if you went to his house and you gave him the groceries, he would like give you like $100 cash tip.
Yeah.
And then so everyone would be like, we have to give it directly to Mr. Carey, actually. So you're like, oh, that's cool that he's nice. That it's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. He like made, and it's not even like, because it's like, you know, he used to be a stand up. So, but it wasn't like, oh, he knows all these people are stand up. They're just like guys who work for a fucking grocery delivery thing.
Yeah.
And he's just like, here's $100.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
when celebrities are like, I'm rich, let me give back. I hate when they're like,
Yeah.
what's 20%?
Yeah, I guess it's because he did that thing with the writer's strike where he was like, I'm paying for everyone's meals.
So sick.
that's
Like you could go
nice.
to Bob's Big
I didn't know
Boy
he
or
was
whatever.
that rich.
He's yeah, because from the
From the Drew Carey show.
Yeah.
and then from The Price is Right.
Price Right.
Oh, right. And then also that improv show in Canada.
Whose line?
Whose
Who
line
they
is
made?
it?
They all made very little money from. By the way.
Really?
Yeah. At least the performers I know made very little money from that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I
They were
only know
writing
them
it.
from that. I don't know them from
Yeah. There's no
anything
reason to
else.
know improvisers for any other reason.
That's true.
I don't want to know them for any reason.
Yeah. Colin Mockery, a Canadian Idol.
Yeah, the bald one? Yeah.
King.
He was very nice.
That's awesome. When you met him and got weird around him.
I met him when I was a kid, and I did get weird around him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I did.
awesome.
I was.
You were
I-
like-
You're like, put your arms in between my armpits.
Yeah.
Let him do something.
You're like, there's a little boy inside me. He's like, what the fuck are you talking
Man, that
about?
was a lot of information at once, honey.
I was at a park and I was a kid and I was like, I love your show. And he was like, okay, little girl. And I was like, do you want to see a picture of a dog I drew?
I keep it on me just for occasions like this.
and
Just in case I see one of Canada's top improvisers.
and I think I ran to I like walked away and then I got candy and I ran to him. I was like, here's some candy.
He goes, honey, it's the other way around. I give the kids candy. That's awesome. Well, Lily, thank you so much for coming back on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been too long.
Yes.
Where can people follow you and what?
At Lils Michelle. I'm sorry for the content.
Absolutely. An apology before you even follow, but follow her.
I'm
We love
sorry
her.
for the content.
Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/A Little Time Pod for 4 bonus episodes a month, plus video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else. Bye. Suck me and fuck me.
Bye. Sorry, I'm
Bye.
writing down the episode title.